Alright, look, it's your boy, I'm Roman. We back with another reaction. Today we about to react to DoorDashers getting scammed by millions. This is the third time I had to react to this, because I'm trying to make sure quality over quantity, you know what I'm saying?
Well, everyone, there's a new scam spreading across America, and it's not targeting billionaires, it's targeting the people who actually keep this country running.
Let's get into it.
DoorDash drivers. Yes, the people delivering your food in the rain, in the snow, at midnight. The people who...
Dang, what? Y'all here scamming DoorDash drivers? What in the world?
got us through the pandemic when everything else was shut down.
Facts.
And right now, scammers are quietly making off with hundreds of thousands of dollars from them. I've heard from countless drivers who've been hit by this, and today I'm going to break down exactly how this scam works so that you can spot it instantly and protect the DoorDash driver in your life, or maybe even yourself. Now, as a scam baiter, if I really want to understand how this scam works, I have to put myself in the shoes of the victim. And the only way to do that is to become a DoorDash driver myself.
Let's see it.
And doing this could be a fun way to get out and make some extra cash on the side.
Let's see if you're gonna make
Unless,
the money,
of course, I get scammed.
or get finessed. I think he about to get finessed.
But I went ahead and I visited DoorDash's website to sign up. I saw this guy and I thought, this is gonna be me before I know it. It tells me to download the Dasher app on my phone, and I hit Let's Dash. It asks me to sign up, give my address, upload my driver's license, do a face verification, and then I have to wait for a background check. And then I ask myself, am I gonna be accepted? Are they gonna find something about me
He's not gonna get accepted.
that disqualifies me? The app eventually says we need a bit more time for your background check. And I'm thinking, crap, what did they find? Do they know what I'm up to?
Hola, you've reached the private executive line of El Power
What in the
Bottom.
But I
world?
panicked for no reason because within seconds I was cleared to dash. And right away they provide you with a little new employee orientation video about what it's like to DoorDash. Once you're signed in and you're in the area of a restaurant where an order is placed, you'll get notified. And then you'll head to the restaurant, pick up the food, and then you'll make your way to the address it gives you. Easy peasy. So with that training out of the way, I felt like I was ready to start dashing and see if I could lure in a scammer. So I headed to a busy area and I parked and I waited and waited like I was fishing. And then finally, I got a bite. Someone named Jason wanted McDonald's nuggets. So off to McDonald's I went.
Turn left, then you will arrive at McDonald's.
Behold, my very first DoorDash.
Yes.
After grabbing the meal, I was off to deliver it. And soon I was $4.25 richer.
Hey, $4.
I eventually got another order. McDonald's again. People just really love McDonald's in this area.
Or
If it
people
doesn't
don't feel
look
like
I know what I'm doing,
driving up
trust
there,
your
to be
instincts.
honest.
But having been working for only a few hours with nothing but a 30-second video to train me,
Yep.
I'm basically a sitting duck for a scammer. And it was only a matter of time before they tried to make their move. But after my second order, things got quiet.
What?
Perhaps the lunch rush had ended, so I figured I'd make the most of my time and grab a warm drink. Now,
Alright,
the real
bet.
scam here is that Starbucks has discontinued their caramel apple cider, so I settled for a hot chocolate. Well, break time was over, and sure enough, I got my next order.
Okay, I just got an order for a burly burger. Let's go pick it up.
So, of course, I accept it, and as I start to make my way to the restaurant, I get a phone call.
Is it a
Okay, time out. I'm getting a call
scammer?
from DoorDash.
Yes, if you can't see, the caller ID actually says DoorDash.
Hello?
Hi, this is Mark from DoorDash Corporate Support. Am I speaking with Ben?
Yeah, this is him.
What in the
great.
world?
I'm calling in regards to your current delivery order. Before we proceed, are you pulled over safely?
Not quite. Just a sec.
I don't think they're supposed to call you like this.
So I need to let you know this order was flagged as potential fraud. The customer used a stolen payment method, and we're required to verify the assigned driver so your account doesn't get hit with a contract violation or temporary suspension.
What?
Okay.
He sounds like a straight
am I in trouble or anything?
scammer.
No, not at all. This is just a routine verification to protect you. As long as we can confirm your account, you'll be fine and still get paid for the delivery.
Now, this is something that I was not expecting. Apparently, the customer ordering this burger is using a stolen credit card. So now I have to stop working to get this matter settled.
I just need a few details. Can you verify the email address on your Dasher account?
Sure. It's just my personal one. It's
That matches what I have. now I'm just going to send you a one-time verification code. This is just to confirm.
This has to be a scam.
Dasher.
And since I know that this is DoorDash on the phone, I follow Mark's instructions and I give him the code that he just sent me.
It's 704502.
Perfect.
This
thank
has
you.
to be a
One
scam. There's
moment
no
while I do
way.
that.
Okay.
Okay,
Is it?
should be good to go.
Is that it? Do I still go get this order then?
Actually, no. No, you can safely discard the order. You'll still receive your compensation within 24 hours. If you notice your app logging out, that's normal while we finalize the review.
He finna hack
Okay.
his whole
All right.
app?
So we're good?
What in the world?
Yep, thank you for driving with DoorDash. Have a safe night.
Okay. Thank you.
All right, let's pause the tape. How many of you noticed what just happened? You might have missed it, but I just got scammed.
He just
You know that
finessed
call that I
you.
got from DoorDash? Well, it turns out it actually wasn't from DoorDash. I mean, yes, it came through DoorDash, but it wasn't DoorDash.
That was not DoorDash.
Let me explain. Shortly before that call, I texted my friend Tim and I told him that I was DoorDashing and headed to Burly Burger. I had Tim place
Burly
a DoorDash
Burger?
order from Burly Burger, hoping
What type
that I'd
of
be the
names y'all
Dasher
got over
assigned.
there?
And sure enough, I was.
Burly Burger.
Hey, I just got an order for
From Burly Burger.
a Burly Burger.
But then Tim turned scammer. He used the exact same trick that these DoorDash scammers are using.
What in
he
the
called
world?
his driver through the DoorDash app, and that driver was me.
Hello?
And when you call your driver, it doesn't give you their personal number. The call goes through DoorDash's system, and that's why it shows up as DoorDash on your phone.
Hello?
Now, the purpose of this feature is to communicate with your driver if you needed to give special instructions. But if you're an inexperienced driver like I was,
You would never
might assume
know.
that DoorDash is actually calling you. Especially when the person on the other end introduces themselves as DoorDash support.
Literally.
This is Mark from DoorDash Corporate Support.
said it was
Am I
DoorDash.
speaking with Ben?
Yeah, this is Tim.
Now this is where Tim follows the scammer's script, and he uses a little social engineering to fool me. He identifies me by name, which makes me feel like he already knows me. And then he asks me to pull over, something that builds credibility and lowers suspicion. Next comes the lie. He claims there's a fraudulent order on my account. My goal here is simple: to get you
Facts.
scared enough that you stop thinking clearly and start following instructions.
I just
He
need a few
scared the
details.
shit
Can
outta
you
you.
verify the email address on your Dasher account?
Pull
Now,
over.
scammers don't actually know the driver's email address, but when they say something like, "Can
To
you confirm it
verify
for
it.
me?" most people will just give it to them.
You're basically just giving it to
Sure.
him. Yeah.
It's just my personal one.
And with that information, the scammer will then attempt to log in to your DoorDash account. They don't have your password, but for an experienced scammer, that's not a problem. They just hit forgot password. That sends a two-factor authentication code straight to the driver's email address.
Now I'm just going to send you a one-time verification code. This is just to confirm I'm speaking with the correct Dasher.
Got your ass.
Yes,
Just like
most
that.
legitimate apps and companies include warnings in these texts telling you not to share the code. But when you're stressed and when you believe that you're talking to someone that
Just
you can
gave him
trust,
his
your brain
whole-
tends to gloss right over those warnings.
whole account
They told you to read them the
information for
code,
no
so that's
information.
what you do.
It's,
for no reason.
704502.
Once they have it, they create a new password and gain full access to your account.
Wow.
They head straight to your earnings tab and they change your payout method. And instead of your bank account, they replace it with theirs. Then after
And
the
just
call, you
take
keep
they money,
DoorDashing, thinking
just
that
like
nothing's
that.
wrong.
So we're good?
Yep. Thank you for driving with DoorDash. Have a safe night.
But when payday rolls around, every dollar that you earned goes straight to the scammer. And
Wow.
yes, you'll probably notice eventually and you'll change it back and you'll lock it down and maybe even contact the real support. But that single social engineering phone call can earn a scammer several
Yeah, it's not gonna get
$100
you your
or
money
more.
back.
And if a scammer makes a few of those calls every day, he's making some serious money.
Facts.
DoorDash.
Awesome. Thank you.
Well, now that you've got access to my DoorDash account, what do you have in mind?
I think I'm going to buy a trip to Nigeria. I have some friends over there I haven't seen in a while.
Okay, well, enjoy your trip, I guess.
Oh, this
Now,
is
this
the
little
scam.
demonstration is meant
My
to
fault.
show you how easy it is
I
for a
didn't even
scammer
know.
to work his way into your finances. And while it was staged, this actually happened more than you would think. In fact, just last year, a guy named David Smith was charged with stealing almost $1 million from DoorDash drivers
whole
over
mil?
a 2-year period.
Investigators
got
recovered
his
a
bread
large
off,
chunk
y'all.
of it, $733,000 in cash when they seized 5 safes from his apartment.
And get this, the day before he was scheduled to appear in court, this happened.
The former Stamford man who's accused of stealing almost $1 million in an elaborate DoorDash scam was shot to death Monday in New
Oh
York.
my God.
Wow, this dude was clearly mixed up with the wrong crowd. I wonder if someone didn't want him talking and revealing how he made his money.
700,000.
I'm revealing how he did it in this video, and hopefully it might save some of our DoorDashers from losing their entire paychecks.
Nah,
I'm
facts.
also making this video because a lot of people ask me why I only focus on scammers overseas. And the honest answer is that's just who I run into the most. But as we've learned, our own country has no shortage of scammers too. And what makes this scam especially infuriating is who they're targeting. Most DoorDash drivers aren't doing this for fun. They're doing it for a second job, or to pay for school, or to get out of debt. They're scamming people who are just trying to get by, and that's pretty low. To be fair, DoorDash has apparently started including a message before your call connecting you with the driver, and it sounds like this.
That's good.
This is your DoorDash customer calling. Never share personal information, passwords, or verification codes with anyone over the phone.
Okay, that's
But
good.
people are still falling for it because scammers are good at making you gloss over these warning signs, like
Yeah.
a magician getting you to not see what the other hand is doing. So even if you're not a DoorDash driver, I hope this video sticks with you because the tactics are similar and scammers will at some point try to engineer sensitive information out of you.
100%.
So if someone creates urgency, if they claim authority, if they ask you for information that you weren't planning on giving, it's time to pause. That moment of hesitation is often the difference between you keeping your money and losing it.
And-
well, I hope that this video was enlightening.
And losing your money and never getting it back. Yo, shout out to him for this video. If you made it this far, I appreciate you. It's Young Bone. We getting into the next one. I hope it wasn't lagging, and if it was, I'ma fix it. Gang.